Hi everyone, welcome back to your YouTube classes. So in our last theoretical videos we have seen what are scalar products and what are vector products, and now let us in this class let's see some numericals with regard to your scalar products and vector products. Here you are having one question given a is equal to 3i plus 2j and b is equal to I minus 2j plus 3k. You have to find the magnitude of a plus b and a minus b. Now first let us do a plus b. A plus b will be equal to a is 3i plus 2j plus b is I minus 2j plus 3k. Always remember to put your cap also. Now solve this. Mathematically itself you are going to solve this. That is, since here it is plus, you can directly open the bracket. No need to change the sign. How to change the sign when it is negative sign here, right? Now it will be 3i plus I will be 4i plus 2j minus 2j 0. Now 0k. Here you don't have any k value, so you can consider it as 0. 0k plus 3k, it will be 3k. Now a plus b you got it as 4i plus 3k. Now what do you want to find out? You need to find out the magnitude of a plus b. How will you find the magnitude of a plus b? Or how will you find the resultant? Magnitude of a plus b will be equal to square root of a square plus b square. This is the equation you are having, isn't it? So here a is going to be, that is going to be 4 square plus 3 square, again 16 plus 9, that is root 25, which is going to be 5. This is how you are going to solve your first part. Got it? Now coming to your second part, a minus b. Okay. Now a minus b again. A is 3i plus 2j minus I minus 2j plus 3k. So this is a minus b. Now since here it is negative, when you open the bracket you have to be careful. 3i plus 2j plus I, it will be minus I plus 2j minus 3k. Nothing, a simple mathematical steps only. Correct? Now this one, 3i minus I, it will be 2i. Now plus 2j plus 2j, it will be 4j. Then 0k minus 3k, it will be minus 3k. Now again, how will you find out the magnitude of a plus b? How will you find it out? Square root of a square plus b square plus c square, isn't it? Now it will be square root of 2 square plus 4 square plus 3 square. So when you solve it, can you solve it now? So similarly you find out the value for a minus. Now let us come to second question. Here I have written two questions here. You have to calculate j dot 2i minus 3j plus k, and here you have to calculate 2i minus j dot 3i plus k. Now here you have to remember what are the values you have learned for your product or your scalar product of your orthogonal unit vectors. Now let us solve the first one. So when you open the bracket, how will you solve it? It will be j dot 2i minus j dot 3j plus j dot k. Isn't it? Now you have to apply the values of your product, scalar product of your orthogonal unit vectors. Now j dot I, it will be 0, isn't it? So automatically this whole term will be 0. Now minus j dot j value is going to be 1, that is minus 3 into 1. Now j dot k again 0. So the whole value will be minus 3. Got it? Now come to your next question. Here open the bracket as it is in your max, that is 2i into 3i plus k minus j dot 3i plus k. Is that it? Because scalar product is distributing. We have already seen. Now expanding 2i dot 3i plus 2i dot k minus j dot 3i minus j dot k. Is that it? Open the bracket. Now I dot I value is going to be 1. So this will be 2 into 3 plus here I dot k 0. So this term will be 0. Now here also I dot j 0. This will also be 0. Now minus j dot k, that is also 0. So that will also not be there. The whole term is going to be 0. Now this is going to be 6. Got it? How you have to solve it? So this is how you are going to solve the multiplication with your scalar product. Okay. Now next set of questions you can get from your scalar product part is with your next property will be like this. That is, here two vectors are given and a condition is given, they are perpendicular. If so, you have to find the unknown factor given here, what is C. Okay. Now if two vectors are perpendicular to each other, what was the property for scalar one we have learned? The scalar product of two perpendicular vectors will be equal to 0, isn't it? So which means that here since given perpendicular A dot B will be equal to 0. Got it? Now can you find out A dot B? Here A is given, B is given. So what will be A dot B? Which implies I plus Cj plus 5k dot 2i plus j minus k will be equal to 0. Isn't it? Now open the bracket and solve it. See the first one when you are solving it, I dot 2i, it will be 2 into I dot I. Isn't it? Now I dot j 0, I dot k will be 0. So in that nothing will remain. Isn't it? Now come to Cj plus Cj into 2i. J dot I is 0. So first term will not be there. Second term j dot j, C into j dot j will be there. Then again third when you multiply j dot k is there, it will be 0. So third term will also be 0. Now with 5k plus 5k into 2i, k dot I 0, k dot j 0. Now k dot k term will only remain, isn't it? So that will be plus 5k dot minus k. So it will be minus 5k dot k, which will be equal to 0. Now can you solve it? I dot I, j dot j, k dot k value will be 1. So it will be 2 into 1 plus C into 1 minus 5 into 1 will be equal to 0. Now 2 plus C minus 5 will be equal to 0, or C is equal to 5 minus 2, that is equal to 3. Got it? This is how you are going to solve questions with respect to your properties when conditions are given. Okay? Now, these are some solutions or problems with which you can get it from your scalar product part. Okay, so this numericals, this part will be very easy. So, similar questions you are having it in your textbook, try solving it. If you have any doubt from your scalar product part, you can feel free to put it in the comment box. I will put the answer there. Okay, now with this I am going to wind up with your scalar product numericals. Now for vector product numericals I will come it up with in the next class. Till then, take care, stay safe and bye.